Hey there, welcome back. In this session, I wanted to basically cover the fact that not everybody has a guitar, okay? So how do you work out chord progressions if you don't have a guitar, or worse yet, if you don't have an instrument at all, okay? Now, there's gonna be some of you that don't play any instrument whatsoever. So in that situation, we do have some incredible software available online. Amazing. There's some free software, there's some paid software. I personally use Easy Keys by Toontrack. It's an incredible software for many reasons. Not only does it emulate pianos, but you can work out incredible progressions, and it's just really an amazing piece of software. There's free software available as well. Easy Keys is a paid software. So what I want to do now is jump onto the computer, have a look at these software, have a look at Easy Keys, the one that I use, but also let's explore some other ones and see which one might suit you better. And even if you do play guitar, I found that just working progressions out on a piano with a piece of software like that is unbelievable. It just changes your whole perspective. So with a guitar, you can get caught in like a box, you can just be going over the same chords, the same progressions, you can get stuck in a rut. And a piano, and especially a piece of software like that has all kinds of different progressions already programmed into the thing. So the progressions are already there and they're all in a particular style, as you'll see in a minute. It's just an incredible piece of software. I love it. I use it all the time in my productions because, I love piano as well. But I also use it to work out and figure out progressions and get new, fresh ideas. Okay? So let's get onto the computer and have a look. All right, so let's have a look here. And this software is really my go-to software when it comes to keyboards, pianos, any kind of synth sounds. You can get everything you need with this Easy Keys, and it's by Toontrack, okay, which is an amazing company. I also use their drum software, Easy Drummer, which is also incredible. So anytime I need drums or if I need keyboards, piano, whatever, Easy Keys, Easy Drummer, good to go. Why? Because it's easy, okay? Just like it says, and it's true, easy. Especially, and as a songwriter, that's all I want, okay? As a producer, as an engineer, or as you want, other things potentially. You want to have a huge palette of sounds, acoustic sounds, actual drummers, whatever, right? As a songwriter, I don't need all that. And by the way, software has gotten so good that even when it's time for production and it's time for me to actually release something, they're pretty good. They stand up, okay? It's really, really high quality samples. But I use this one. And by the way, I'm not endorsed in any way by Toontrack, okay? I don't have any deals with them. I don't get anything out of, I'm just telling you what I use. Okay, and this is what I use, and I use it because it's awesome. Now, within Easy Keys, I'm just going to go through this very, very quickly, just so you have a very quick overview, but it's got different types of pianos and synths. It's got all kinds of sounds, okay? There's a lot you can buy. It is a paid software, okay? It is a paid software. So this is their upright piano, as you can see here, and I have a couple of other ones. That's their electric package. There's two of them, Electric 200A and the MK1. But basically, there's a massive list of all kinds of software. We can maybe have a look at their website as well. But anyway, that's not necessary. You can do that on your own. That's an upright piano, okay? Okay, so you're not gonna do anything that way, but that is an upright piano. Now, if we go into browser, okay, there's a bunch of settings here, as you can see. I'm not gonna go into all this detail. You can look into this if you're interested in the software. There's other software as well that you can use, many. At this point in time, there's so many, there's a lot, okay? So you can pick the one that works best for you, that'll make your life as a songwriter easier. And that's what this is all about, okay? What will make your life easier as a songwriter? That is the bottom line. Because at the end of the day, all you want to focus on is the creativity. Okay, that's all. You don't want to be focusing on all the tools. That's why it's also very important when you do get a new tool, a new piece of software, whatever it might be, or a new DAW, to record everything into, or whatever, compressors, whatever, you start getting into that field, make sure you know your tools. Because what happens is the creative flow can come and go so fast, so easily, that, you know, not knowing your tools can interrupt it quickly, okay? So know your tools, whatever they may be. This one here, like I said, is easy key. So let's have a look here. Browser, you go into browser, okay? Once you go into browser, in here, this is where it gets interesting and amazing. This is why I love, it's not so much the sounds, you know, the piano samples are a dime a dozen. It's this situation here, okay? So what we have here is the MIDI libraries. It comes with these two, okay? I bought these ones. These are add-on packs that I bought as additional ones, but even the stock library ones are incredible. You pick whatever you want, just right off the bat, you know. Here you go, a ballad, straight 4/4. It tells you what basic chords they are here. It'll tell you the layout. Look, you got basic chords, pop rock, country, gospel, jazz, Latin, blues, boogie, right? It goes down the list, right? And here you have different flavors of each one. So now we're in the pop rock category, and you got flavors here as a ballad, slow push, one of the greats, Memphis, and these will sound like some of the ones. They'll sound familiar, which is pretty cool, okay? Because you could use them to be inspired, right? So, and then if you go into country, you'll have a different set here. You have a ballad and radio. Go into gospel, there's different ones. So each one has its own thing, okay? If we go here, let's say with pop rock, verse, and you test it out. Not bad. Slow, okay? If you like it, you can just grab it, put it in here, and you can build the song this way, okay? This will just loop. It'll just keep going over and over, which is a great way to just hum on top of this, do our thing, right? Which we're gonna do in the next module, okay? But the melody module. But this is where you're gonna do all the improvising, all the, you know, all the techniques that we have. It's all gonna happen here, okay? So let's have a look at this, okay? So that's one of them. But once you bring it down here, then here you could just play it. It's the same thing. But the amazing thing in this window is you can move things around, okay? So you can cut this up, okay? Chop it up into bars. And you can do a few things here. You can either move them around, like so. See, you just swap them around. You can do whatever you want with them, or you could just change them here. Does this look familiar? Okay, so you can do them here as well. You can pick whatever you want. You can pick whatever you want right here, okay? And you want a C7. You can even hear what it's gonna sound like. Get a preview, okay? And it tells you you're in this key here, right? See, they're highlighted. Remember the 6 chords in the key? So look, this is an amazing software. You could do so much with it. It's just amazing, okay? So we'll just grab all this, okay, and delete it. Remove all that. Now, let's look at and explore a few other ones here, okay? It's a rock ballad. Okay. All right. You just go down the list. Get inspired by something. Doesn't matter. A little faster, you see 77 BPM, it's going up a bit. You can change the tempo here. You can change the time signature. You can change the key. You can do whatever you want. This is too high for you. Go down to D. No problem. It's incredible. And of course, you could do all of this and more in a DAW of your choice. Okay, I use Reaper personally, and again, I use Reaper because it's easy. Okay, it's easy. Pro Tools is amazing. There's a lot to know about Pro Tools. I've used Pro Tools. industry standard. So it's really great if you're swapping out tracks, if you're sending songs for mixing and mastering, you know, it's just a lot easier, right? So everybody's on the same page. But personally, for me, I'm not interested in any of that. Okay, I don't worry about that. What I worry about is workflow. And with Reaper, unbelievable. I'll just have it. I have it right here, actually. I'm working on a song with my daughter. She wants to do a cover of When the Party's Over. This Reaper, unbelievable. Don't even get me started, because that's another one. I'm so passionate. I love it, especially comping vocals, right? When you have like a lot of vocal takes and you want to get the best out of each one. Unbelievable, because it's all in lanes and you could just swap through them and chip and chop, and it's just an amazing DAW Reaper. Okay, again, no affiliation whatsoever. I'm not endorsed by them in any way. Okay, I'm just saying what works for me, guys. That's all. Okay, and you can use whatever you want, doesn't matter. They're all the same, more or less. They all do the same job, but for me this works incredible. But from the Easy Keys software here, you can just grab the verse we were just working on and just import it in here. Boom. There it is. Okay? So once in here, you can do whatever. You can modify it. You can edit it even further. Okay? And you just load the Easy Keys inside of your DAW of choice, and then you work it from within here. Okay? But at this point, I have it up here as a standalone, okay? Because it could be a standalone on your desktop, and you could just muck around with it and get ideas, and you know, you could save everything. You could build up your song in here, and then just save it. But anyway, if you're interested in it, you can always get a tutorial and, you know, have a look at it. But the bottom line here is just, it's an incredible tool to use to write songs, okay? Let's have a look at, if we went into the previous one, because I got some ideas out of that one. That sounded good. Sounded nice. No, not this one, not this one. This one. Very nice. So in this situation, we would use one of the 3 techniques that we're going to cover in the next module, okay? Which is basically the freestyle. Okay, this would be the freestyle. So in the freestyle method, you pick a bunch of chords, you have a chord progression here, it's already chosen for you, and then you just hum and sing on top of that and see what you can find, right? Everybody sees what I mean. Know my heart is in your hands. I can feel you all around me. I can see you all the way as you dance the night away. On my way. Okay, it sounds familiar, but anyway, you get the gist of it. And with this, you can actually do amazing things, okay? And you can change sounds, right? So here, okay, that's the MK1. I love these electric, the old school ones, you know? These are from like the 60s and 70s. That's the MK1, this is the 200A. You gotta go back here and play again. Listen to this one. Oh my heart, baby, don't you wanna know me now? I feel your life is on my baby. All the love is coming for me now. You just feel inspired, no? Like if I played the same chords on the guitar, I don't know, you know, it just gives you a different feel, a different mood, you know, to sort of create on top of. It's really cool. Let's try something faster paced. Okay, let's see. What if we went with country? Straight 4/4, 115. Let's try this. Just out of the blue, just random, you know? Okay, I think I'd like something a little... And by the way, here you can change also the sounds for each one. See? It's pretty cool. Soft ballad. Baby, don't you cry. Feel your love in my mind every time. Walk your way, no miles. Not feeling that one. But look, you know, you got, go back in the browser and just change it up, man. Just change it up. Let's try this one. Feel your love is on my, where I go. Whoa, and on my baby, and I see you walking, walking on love, I bow down. In your heart, I be love is on me now. I feel your love, babe. Oh, my wide eye, baby, don't cry for me. Oh, don't lie to me. Change, baby, don't you know? Yeah, I lost it there. Lost it. It's okay. So it's just a question of exploring, right? Different ideas. Check out the gospel. Let's see. That's wicked. And I know I'm gonna be a writer, loving everybody, see you coming. Oh, baby, don't cry. Don't you cry for me. I'm beating on living on the sea. Oh, living on be yours. I'll be yours. I'll be that now every day. Okay, you just muck around, you know, and it's fun, right? This is another thing. It's a lot of fun. Just going through these, just going nuts, you know? Got some funk over here. What's that all about? Let's see. Not really feeling that one. Let's see. And you could solo on top of these, you know, if you play guitar or any other instrument. You could jam, you know? Baby, don't cry for me. I can see you lie to me. Oh, baby, I'm feeling love on mine, on love every day. Yeah. I see you loving mine everywhere I go tonight. I can feel your heart is everywhere I'll be your eye. Baby, don't cry. Oh, bye, baby, don't cry. Oh, my life, baby, don't shine. Oh, my baby, I can see your love is I. Okay? It's cool, man. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so we got that. Now we got other libraries here. These are extras. These are ones that I purchased. I just wanted to see what they're like, you know. These are very slow. Let's see these ones here. Gloria. There's some incredible progressions. Let's try changing that. I like that one. We're back to the upright. This is nice. It's very nice. But you got a lot of different ones, right? So it's almost an endless array of chord progressions here, okay? It's really amazing. And then you got piano pop. These are the ones I've downloaded. There's a lot. If you go on the website, it's just crazy. You go on the Toontrack website and check out these packs that they have. Amazing. And they're not very expensive. Maybe. Nice. Mama love away. A little easier, right? And I can feel you on my baby every day. I can see you in my heart, my dreams. I can feel you all around me, baby, don't you know? So, you know, if you like this one, you can grab it here, put it here, like we said earlier, okay? And then just mangle it. You could do whatever you want to it. Let's say as an example, and now you're gonna use this play button here. We don't use this one anymore. That's just for the preview. Take the A minor. Look at that, that's a beautiful change. Let's try that. You can do whatever you want. This is the beauty of this software. So easy to use. And if you want to manipulate it even further, get into it on a note level, note by note level, you just import it and just even drag and drop it like I did earlier into your favorite DAW. And then you can go nuts over there and just rearrange it any way you want. But this is pretty much it, guys. And besides Easy Keys, there are a gazillion software out there that'll do all kinds of virtual instruments, you name it, okay? It's just, it's a saturated market, okay? That's a fact. There's just so many different kinds of software out there. I chose this one. Choose whatever one you want, but just keep in mind this is the criteria I have, okay? When I pick any kind of new software to work with, especially software, okay? Is it easy to use? That's my number one criteria because I don't want to fumble around, okay? And I'm not a very technical person, even though at this point in my life, after, you know, all these years recording and writing and engineering, producing, I've done it all. I'm pretty good, right? And I know my stuff, but still, you know, it can sidetrack you, you know? It can really sidetrack you. So just don't go down the rabbit hole of equipment and technical stuff. At the end of the day, really, all you need is an acoustic guitar and a sheet of paper and a pen. And if you're not a guitarist, whatever instrument you're using, and if you don't have an instrument, then yes, you do have to get into the software world, okay? And use tools like this one here. And they can help you write your songs. As you can see, even if I didn't play an instrument at all, you can fumble around with this thing. And there's great tutorials, by the way, on YouTube as well. So you can really learn it inside out. It's not a very hard and complicated piece of software to use, okay? And you can learn it. You don't have to know anything about music. You don't have to know anything. The basics, you know, your circle of fifths. And even here, once you choose the circle of fifths, it even tells you which chords are, which key you're in, and which chords you're working with, right? So you don't, you know, look, I'm not going to lie to you and say it's not an advantage to be a musician. For sure it is. It is a big advantage, in my opinion, to be a musician, to play an instrument, to have a basic, fundamental idea and understanding of music. You have a head start. There's no doubt about it. But today, in this day and age, with software like this, you can do whatever you want to do. You can actually write a song and not be a musician, which is pretty amazing. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's the software I use. It's Easy Keys. I like it. It works for me. My criteria, like I said before, is I wanted to make my life easy, and I wanted to inspire me, and I wanted to sound good. So those three things. This ticks all the boxes for me. So you find one that does that for you as well. But at any rate, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that opens up your horizons and your, ideas in writing. Whether you play an instrument or you don't play an instrument, this is an invaluable tool. Okay? So I'll see you next time. In the meantime, keep writing.